I think there's going to be one final flush out before the next move towards the upside starts for Bitcoin. And on today's video, I will be explaining about why I think this is going to be happening, at what targets will I be buying, and many more important charts and things we need to discuss, because Bitcoin right now is indeed creating a bullish divergence on that 4-hourly time frame, and I will be talking about this and the most important charts and news. So with that being said, don't forget to slap up the like button back above 900 likes. That will be absolutely incredible. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the imminent short term. And currently it's Sunday, and usually over the course of the weekend it tends to be that Bitcoin is a little bit more boring, and like you can see, indeed Bitcoin has been quite boring this weekend so far, and we're expecting that at the end of the day we're starting to see the volatility pick up again for Bitcoin. And actually, since the introduction of the Bitcoin spot ETF, I expect that the weekends are going to be even less volatile, because more and more confidence and more volume is coming on the weekdays. So it's more likely that a lot of people are going to be trading on weekdays as well. So that is why I think that the weekends could become even more boring than they already are at the moment. But of course, looking at Bitcoin on that 4-hourly time frame, just zooming out of that boring consolidation phase, we're creating a bullish divergence. And I think this is indeed a very important to pay attention towards, but definitely Bitcoin could definitely make another move towards the downside and create an even bigger bullish divergence, and from off that point bounce towards the upside. Since in my opinion, this bullish divergence is not the best one I've seen in a while here. And I think just purely from my skills and my analysis, and just purely from my experience for being in this market more than 7 years, I still see a possibility that Bitcoin is going to go a little bit lower before having that potential bounce we're waiting for. And I mean, if we're looking at Bitcoin right now here, what level are we currently looking at where Bitcoin is consolidating at? I mean, if I'm zooming in, we're clearly trading against this green line right here. And let me make it, for example, orange. So this orange line right here is clearly provided support in the past. And once again, here as well. And the moment we broke below it, we retested this level, we once again got rejected. So this is a very important level to be paying attention towards. And honestly, I think that this is just another level where Bitcoin will see a rejection from, or either Bitcoin moves up towards the green line right here and then move towards the downside. But personally, I think already we could see a rejection from off this point. And I stated this many times before on the channel. I literally turned bearish on that exact top on Bitcoin right here. I said at this point, I think we're going to be going lower. I think the market is diverging and we're probably going to be going towards $39,000. I remain to set it also in this region, and still right here, I still think that my buy is on 39K, where I think Bitcoin ultimately will be bottoming. So what I will be doing personally is that I am going to be opening up a big trade around 39.5 to 39.8K for Bitcoin. And like you can see, I've already set up my orders, and I will even set up multiple orders on the And like you can see, I've already set up my orders, also multiple orders on Ethereum. So I am getting ready for that next move for Bitcoin. And if it were to be happening, I'm going to be opening up a massive trade over there. And if you want to be finding out about why this level is so important, make sure to check the video of yesterday where I discussed that in a little bit more detail. So I mean, right now on the bigger perspective, I think that you are getting fooled if you're selling off your Bitcoin right now or don't believe in the longer perspective of Bitcoin anymore, because you have to understand ETFs, they grow over time and not overnight. And like you can see here, for example, a picture of an ETF grow. It's just a matter of time before the ETF is going to be attracting more and more capital. And I think it's going to be also happening with Bitcoin. I mean, one thing we did saw is that Grayscale is dumping an approximately $500 million worth of Bitcoin every single day. But this was expected, since you could have bought Bitcoin with a huge premium on Grayscale and just days later sell it off on the open market. So that is a little bit what is happening right now. But as soon as this speculation is going to be ending, that is the point where Bitcoin will be bottoming. And yeah, if we're currently looking at the flows, approximately $200 million worth of money is flowing in towards the BlackRock Bitcoin spot ETF, and then approximately $500 to $600 million is flowing out of the Grayscale BTC fund. So we're actually seeing still a massive amount of inflow, and like you can currently see, it's a race between Fidelity and BlackRock, and they're both are very close towards each other in terms of how much asset / Bitcoin they're holding. And like you can currently see here on this chart, more than 33,000 Bitcoins are currently held in that BlackRock spot Bitcoin ETF. And in total, it is in about 650,000 Bitcoins that are held in ETFs. And of course, that is due to the fact that the Grayscale is holding more than 500,000 Bitcoin in their funds right now. And honestly, for me as well, I think that we're still just going to be going a little bit lower. I mean, we did try to take out the liquidity in the market right here, but personally, I am still patient for my buy orders, sitting around at 39.7 to 39.5K level. And I am just a patient trader. You can call me a lion because I let the prey come to me, and I don't chase the trade because I don't necessarily have to be in a trade, but I will only trade if I get the best opportunity in the market. And that is how you should be approaching trading yourself. Looking at the Bitcoin liquidation heat map, we can currently see that actually there's not a lot of liquidity piling up above us or below us. So basically what we can currently see is that we're having a very neutral opinion about where Bitcoin is heading towards in terms of the liquidation heat map. So of course this is a very good tool to predict the next move in the market, but currently I can't really tell anything about it. Of course, looking at this chart right here, Bitcoin just still holding 40.5k. And of course, guys, if you want to be trading just like me, don't forget to go to BYBIT, where you can claim a deposit bonus worth of $40,000. And without signing up an account to BYBIT using the link below, it's only 400. And on top of that, guys, you can currently claim a free $1,000 trade. And I said this several times before, guys, the only thing you need to do is deposit $100 in your first 7 days, and you have to sign up an account using that link below. And of course, in 13 days from now on, this deposit bonus will be ending, so make sure to be quick. It is, the last time we're going to be having a $1,000 airdrop position. After this, it's going to become a $200 airdrop position. I know that for a fact. So yeah, that is a little bit of fortune, so make sure to benefit from this deposit bonus that currently is ongoing. And of course, if you can't trade on BYBIT, check out Fimex. And if you sign up an account using that Fimex link below, you get a 10% cashback on everything you're depositing. If you're depositing $100,000, you're getting free $10,000 to trade with on Fimex. So make sure to check it out as well. Further on, we can currently see that on Bitcoin, we can currently see that Bitcoin broke that upper sloping support line right here on the daily time frame. I discussed it many times before here. Honestly, I am not all too worried about this, but where I'm a little bit more worried about is that we're going to be holding this support level right here, right? So I think this upward sloping support line, I will take it with a grain of salt, but indeed it's bearish that we broke below it, but I think still that horizontal level is the most important one to be paying attention towards. And an even more important level is of course $48,000 that so far we have not been breaking above of. And I mean, on the weekly time frame, we're still consolidating and just getting ready for the next big move, right? So we're consolidating, waiting to see when the breakout is going to be happening. And of course, I've said this several times before as well, in approximately 4 months from now on, we're going to get the spot Ethereum ETF. And I think that the spot Ethereum ETF is going to be as big of a thing as Bitcoin. And we'll see similar price action to Bitcoin as well. You will see a lot of hype entering the market. You will be seeing a lot of speculation entering the market. And due to that, I think that in the coming 4 months, Ethereum is going to be a very good buy in my opinion. Currently, it is sitting around $2,400. It is creating a falling wedge pattern, actually quite a bullish bias pattern. If Bitcoin has that final dump towards the downside, I think that this green box right here is the ultimate buy range where I want to be buying and accumulating more Ethereum. But that's of course totally up to you. But I will be also opening up a new trade around 2,385. This is a little bit what I'm currently doing, trading Bitcoin, trading Ethereum. And what I'm trying to do with Ethereum is basically open up a trade for the longer time frame. So for the upcoming 3 to 4 months, because I think that out of anticipation for that spot Ethereum ETF, I can make a lot of money. So this was it for me in today's update video. It's Sunday. I will try to keep it as short as possible. Make sure to share this video with your friends and family if you did learn anything from it. Smash up that like button and see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.